former two-time Emmy. Okay, we got it, but we're being recorded. Two-time Emmy-winning TV investigative reporter from Miami and St. Louis, my hometown. I am actually #1 in sales in the Realty One Group Skyline Sarasota office year to date. Just closed a deal yesterday. This is the #1 place not only to retire by all kinds of surveys, but just across all the demographics. So I love helping people just accomplish their Florida dream.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us, Ellen. I know that this is your first time. I think it's Mark's first time too. So thanks for being here with us. Tracy, Michelle, Alex.
Hi, I'm Tracy with Self State Ace Realty here in Colorado. I'm in the foothills outside of Denver. So I'll service, the foothills, mountains, Denver metro area. Nice to be here.
Thank you, Tracy. I think it's your first time too, right?
It is.
Excellent. So Michelle, Alex, and then Lainey.
Okay, you mean Michelle Frida, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm in Melbourne, Florida. I just got my license actually December, and I just joined Real in January, and former teacher. So looking forward to a career in real estate, hoping I can help people find and sell homes.
Excellent. Thanks for coming back, Michelle. Your second time, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Alex, Lainey, and then Abby.
Hi, I'm Alex. I live in Baltimore, Maryland. I've been in real estate since 2017. I have a team that covers basically almost the entire state of Maryland. So if you're ever looking for any relocation help, definitely specialize in that. A lot of my business comes from like lawyer referrals, divorce attorneys, and relocation. And I was invited to this my first time here via email, and I say no to these things way too often. I realized I need to get back into this. This is like when I started my career, I was really great at networking and connecting and got really busy, and I put it on the back burner. And so this year I'm making a commitment to really do better with my networking and broaden those connections.
Well, thank you for saying yes, Alex. We're happy you're here.
Yeah.
Lainey, Abby, Therese.
Hi, everyone. I am driving, so I'm going to keep my eyes on the road. I am Lainey Meyer with Monument Realty, based out of Frisco, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas-Fort Worth. I service Dallas-Fort Worth area, and am a 6th-generation Texan from Austin. So I have I love this state, and I know this state well. So if you have any clients that are moving here, because we do have a lot of corporations relocating to the DFW area, if you have any friends or family coming here, I'd love to take care of them. Glad to be here again. This is second time. So thanks so much for including me.
Thanks, Lainey. Thanks for coming back. Abby, Therese, Kaylee.
Good morning, everyone. Abby Ball with Lakes Area Realty out of Minneapolis, St. Paul. I've been a licensed agent for, I think in May, it'll be like 17 years. But I've been in the real estate industry even longer than that. I love my job and meeting other agents and networking with them about ideas and helping people with everything from relocation to starting a new life. So if anybody has anybody looking in Minneapolis, St. Paul, I'd love to hear from you.
Excellent. Thanks, Abby. Therese, Kaylee, Hans.
Hi, everyone. My name is Therese. I'm based out of Huntsville, Texas. Previously lived in California the majority of my life, but I am not a realtor. I actually am a founder of a nonprofit, and we specialize in financial literacy.
Excellent. Kaylee, Hans Fitzgerald.
Hey everyone, good morning. My name is Kaylee Miller. I just passed my real estate exam back in December, and thank you. And I actually just signed with EXP. And so I've had some like crazy health issues, so I haven't really been able to like go full at it, but I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna start getting myself in rooms where people are doing things. So excited to be here, excited to learn from all of your guys' wisdom. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. Kaylee, is this your first time on the call?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, thanks for being here. We hope you'll be back next week too. Hans Fitzgerald and then Scott.
Hi, everybody. I'm Hans Hoffman, a realtor in Missoula, Montana. and founder of Boundless Home, a location finding service. And if you want to receive referrals from the service, just send me an email and we'll get you signed up.
Excellent. Fitzgerald, Scott, Kylie.
Hello, everyone. I'm Fitzgerald with Virtual Properties Realty here in Metro Atlanta. I've been an agent for about 6 years, just jumped in head first last year as a full-time agent, kicking ass and taking names. If you have anybody interested in moving to the hot, thriving Metro Atlanta market, I'd love to take care of them. I actually expand to the entire state. So I'm covering all over Georgia. So me and my team. So if I can help you guys with anything, I would love to be a part of your process. I am this is my second time being on the call.
Thanks for being here. Excuse me, Scott. And then I think I said somebody else, but Scott. Okay, thank you, Kylie. Scott, Kylie, and then Constantine. And anyone who doesn't have your camera on, if you could turn it on for us, we'd really appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, Debbie. Always happy to be here. Love to connect, love to give referrals to other agents and brokers on here and collect that nice referral commission. Scott Eisenberg, I'm a realtor. I'm in New Jersey. I'm also a broker in New York. Background on me real quick. I'm an attorney with a real estate practice in New York City for 19 years, my own. And I'm also the founder of a business development and networking community. And I just love connecting. So if there's any value I can give to any of you guys in here, I'd love to do it. So please reach out and connect. And I just dropped my info in the chat. Thanks.
Thank you. Kylie, Constantine, and then Barbara Classic.
Hi everyone, my name is Kylie Yale. I work for a boutique brokerage out in Knoxville, Tennessee, Honors Real Estate Services. I've been licensed for about 6 months. I do it full time, every day, all day, and I have closed 6 things myself, and I've done a couple referrals as well.
Kylie's out there killing it. I love to see the young guns out there doing what they're doing, and she's a great example for all the young agents. Constantine, Barbara Classic, and then Lainey. I think Lainey already went because I remember she's driving. So Monique. Constantine, are you there? Can you unmute?
Yeah, I can. I'm trying to turn on my camera. I'm here with my kids and I'm getting them ready to go to school. So that is why they're kind of noisy in the background and they're running around. That is why I turn off my camera and mute myself. My name is Constantine and I have been in the business about 2 months now. I just started in December and I work in a Colorado, Denver area. And I work with Kelly William. As you can tell, I have a strong accent. I speak French. If anybody has a French client in Colorado, here, send them over to me. And I love connecting with people. This is my first time, actually. I didn't know how it worked, so I'm glad to be here.
Well, thank you for coming and checking it out. I hope you'll enjoy it and come back to see us next week.
Yeah, I will. I will definitely come.
Wonderful. Yeah. Barbara, and then I forget who I said. So we're going to go Barbara, Monique, and then Danny.
Hi, everyone. My name is Barbara Classic. I am a realtor in San Diego, California. I've been in business as a realtor for the last 8 years, but first had my license in the late 80s. So I lived in Arizona and here, and I am more than happy to work with anybody on referral, relocation, and I'd be happy to connect with anyone that is interested so we can kind of create a relationship for future business. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. Monique, Danny, and then I apologize, Rezel.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Monique Bernadette with Berkshire Hathaway in Arizona in the greater Phoenix area. I too speak French fluently. So in fact, I speak it better than English. I recently moved to Arizona from California, and for all you California agents, my referral commitment is 30% if your clients buy an existing home and 40% if they buy new construction. And there's a ton of construction going on here in Arizona. So I look forward to referring business back and forth.
Excellent. Thanks, Monique. Danny, Reslin, and then Jessica.
Bonjour, everyone. I do speak a little bit French from high school, but j'ai oublié mon français. So anyway, yeah, I forgot a lot of it. Anyway, my office or my company is based in San Diego, but we are licensed in 11 states: California, Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, North Carolina, Maryland, Virginia, Texas, Florida, Tennessee, and Hawaii. And we offer a lender credit of up to $5,000 for closing costs for your VA purchase clients.
Thank you, Danny. Reslin, Jessica, and Adonis.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Rizal Lumbayan. I'm from Philippines, and I came here because I really don't know how it works. I received a email from Miss Debbie, and I am currently looking for more opportunities, but I used to work as an assistant accountant and also as a health analyst here in Philippines and under Inzacta Philippines, which is it's a it's I'm nervous. I'm new into this business, but looking forward to connect more people and other people, and yeah, thank you.
Excellent. Excuse me, Jessica, Adonis, and then Carrie.
So usually there's more than one Jessica, but I'm going to assume it's me. Yes. I think Melissa, Jessica, and Heather were like the #1 names in the 80s. So there's always a lot of us. I am the team leader of the Dallas Global Group here in Dallas, Texas. If you have, any needs, we would love to serve your clients. I also host the Bullpen, and the Bullpen is a virtual prospecting. It's become a show. So we've had like Major League Baseball players. Grant Cardone's going to come on, and for anyone who prospects, it's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's the first of every month. And you get to hear some really powerful people who are booking appointments and handling objections, which, if you're seeing people who are really highly successful do it, it's like free coaching. So it's awesome. And I would, invite any one of you. And if you feel like there's some value you can take from it, you're welcome to share it with your friends too.
Excellent. Thanks, Jessica. Adonis says he can't talk right now. So Carrie, you're up, and then Tara, and then Stacy.
Oh, wonderful. Carrie Lukens, Colorado Springs. I own a medium-sized brokerage, South State Alliance Realty and Property Management, and do local Colorado Heroes podcast. And just excited to meet everybody and find other people to network with.
Thank you, Carrie, for being on here the first time. I was so excited to see when you registered. So happy to have you here.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
Tara, and then Stacy. And I think we've gotten everyone. If I didn't get you, please raise your hand.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tara Tillman of Westchester Realty. I am licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Pennsylvania. I'm also a HUD, VA, and USDA listing agent. Please forgive this heavy breathing. I'm out on my morning walk. I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So we also have a channel a real estate training channel where we do free digital training to new agents, experienced agents on ways to increase your income by understanding what programs are available. Because I truly, after 18 years in real estate, believe that if you have a program that you can put people in, you can sell houses. Houses don't sell houses, but programs sell houses. So it's Westchester Realty YouTube channel, and check it out. We're getting great responses from people who are looking for practical ways to build their business. So hopefully you will too.
Excellent. Thank you, Stacy. And then we just added Jayan. So Jayan, you'll introduce yourself after Stacy.
Good morning, everyone. I am Stacy Moffett. I am actually I'm in South Jersey, so about 15 minutes outside of Philadelphia, mostly Camden County, Gloucester County, for those of you that are familiar with New Jersey. I'm a local real estate agent here, working with first-time homebuyers, relocating. I work on a small team, so we sold 75 homes last year. It was pretty busy, and I'm looking to connect for people that are looking to move over here, vice versa. And I want to thank Debbie for inviting me again to join. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here, Jan.
Hi, my name's Jan. I'm a realtor in Surprise, Arizona. I work I'm with the veterans team at West USA. And I just recently relocated about 8 months ago from Washington State. So I'm doing both. I do real estate in Washington as well as Surprise, Arizona. And I'm always looking for new ideas and ways to attract clients. So that's why I'm here.
Jan, where in Washington were you?
I live in the Olympia area. That's where my home's at.
I grew up in Puyallup.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if this is your first time here and you haven't already met Casey, or if you haven't met him at all, I have to tell you, he agreed to come on to this morning and just give us a couple of quick tidbits, and we are going to get into breakout rooms a lot sooner this week, I promise. But Casey is my business coach. I've been working with him for over 5 years now, and he has an event coming up called Networking Riches. A lot of you on here have been to it, have been invited to it. If you haven't been, I strongly suggest you going. There's a million ideas that you're going to get from that event. It's a 2-day event, and guess what? It's free. And Casey is going to tell us all about it. I am so happy that you came on here to share a little bit with us this morning. Casey, please take it away. The call's all yours.
Awesome, Debbie. First off, let me make sure that, because I know how important these breakout rooms are. So how much time do we have to spend before people start getting antsy in their pantsy and they start getting jittery because we're not in breakout rooms?
I'll give you 11 minutes.
Perfect. I don't need any more than that. Give me a cutoff in 9. Let's get these folks into breakout rooms. So, hey gang, first off, it is so awesome to see so many people that are really showing up for their business this early in the morning. For me, it's a 7 a.m. call, which makes it awesome. I live out here in Southern California. I think it was Jayan. It's actually funny. I grew up in Puyallup, Washington. My parents live in Surprise, Arizona. And I'm out of Los Angeles. So here's the deal. We only have a tiny short time together. So my goal in anything I talk or train about is to help you make more money and save you time doing it. You guys and gals are super busy. So I have a formula that I think we should start off today with understanding. And if you and let me start by saying this, that as realtors, we are walking into a little bit of the unknown at the moment. We've got a lot of geopolitical stuff going on. We've got the Fed rate hikes going on, but that craziness, or if you don't want to buy into the craziness, everything is smooth sailing. Whatever you want to buy into, at the end of the day, we've got clients that are a little bit jittery. And so what I'm going to really offer you today is kind of a couple of broad stroke things. And then I'm going to really hone in because I think I've watched it so many times in real time play out that there's a massive opportunity that I think a lot of real estate agents are sidestepping or missing out of because you may not know that it's even there. In any down market or any sideways market or any jittery market, the number one group of people that make money in the real estate market are investors. They're just investors. They're folks that are fixing and flipping. They're fixing and they're burning houses. They are moving in and out. Lots of it, real estate is going to change hands over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And at the end of the day, there's kind of one group of realtors. They're going to take the lion's share of that. And that's the group that understands this formula. So I'll write it out here, and you can write it out, or you can just kind of listen to me yammer about it. And if you listen to me yammer about it, that's okay. Show up at Networking Riches and we'll dive right into it. And by the way, for those of you, how many of you have come to Networking Riches before? Show of hands. Okay, a few of you. Okay, cool. I'm going to encourage you to come again, and here's why. We're going to do something very different this time. I've never done the workshop this way, but this time we're going to focus not on how to go to a chamber event or a BNI chapter and make a few relationships here and there. We're going to really focus on how to grow your network of investors, business owners, company owners, referral sources, and resources. You have so much money just by sharing clients back and forth in these not even troubled times, but these crazy nutty times with each other. It was really great to hear a couple of you say, hey, I pay 30% or 40%. I think that's absolutely awesome. So Debbie put that in there. She'll put the full link in a second, the full HTTP. So it's just link clickable, but it's just networkingrichesinvite.com. If you get anything out of me, I would ask you to just write that down. It's free. I'd love to have you go register. You'll see there's an upsell. There's a big upsell for it's a whopping $97. It gives you the recordings, the slide decks, and a couple of sessions afterwards. But here's essentially the business model, and the agents and business owners that figure this formula out are massive. They're the ones that are growing teams and do not get bogged down by anything and couldn't be more excited about what we have in store in the future, which is absolutely awesome. Okay, so it's N plus D, right, times L equals more sales. Okay, and let me explain what it is. Inside that parenthesis is your network plus your database. Your network plus your database multiplied by leverage equals more sales. So I'll break this down for just a couple of seconds. Your network, let's write this phrase down too. Sorry, I think it's really important. I'm trying to give you some sound bites so that you can at least walk out of here with maybe a little different shift for you today. He or she who has the marker makes the money. This is a writer downer. Once you understand this fundamentally from business, it's massive. He who has the marker makes the money, or she who has the marker makes the money. All it means is who's ever in front of the room, right? Who's ever in front of the room, in front of a group of prospects, is going to ultimately almost always win the game. Okay, so let's break this down. Your network. There's 31 of us on here. Those 31 people can be a referral source back and forth, right? If Alex refers Teresa a piece of business and they have a referral arrangement, then all really Alex needs to do is generate leads. If we get real good at generating leads and be able to pass those leads off to, I don't know, the real estate agent referral network, which is why we're all here, right? There's an extra chunk of money that you can then put into marketing, and it becomes you're a marketing center, not only for your local little tiny area, but you can actually serve and create impact by helping people that are moving in, moving out, listening differently than what most people do. But who's your network? How many people are in your phone? How many people are on your email list? I am always shocked at how many people are not building an email list. It is a little bit nerve-wracking, because at the end of the day, your email list should be given updates on what's going on, not only in the market, but what's going on in your local community. I have a client, her name is Tracy. She is a local barber. And we did this exact same formula with her, and she puts out an email every week of what's going on in the backwoods of Connecticut. And you know what? She's become the center of attention, so much so that her local KW agent literally now sponsors her barbershop because so many people are on the map. And so the KW agent, we have a whole display inside of the barbershop, so on and so forth. Who's the network, right? Who's the network? Who's the network? Who are the influencers? And I don't mean your influencers like your Instagram influencers or your TikTok influencers. I'm talking about who are the people that make stuff happen. Who owns the title company? Who owns the escrow agency? Who are the top 3 loan officers that you have in your phone? Who are the top people that you can get on the phone that can get you in front of groups of people? That's where our energy should be focused on the network side. On the database side, every single day, we should be adding people to our email list. Right now, if you go to a networking event, you're offering some value, trying to get 3 or 4, 5, 10 people on your email list. That email list is gold. The #1 conversion tool beyond anything else is out of email. More people buy more stuff and generate more sales and more initial sales processes out of email than anything else. It is imperative. Many of you are building a database for the companies that you work for. And let's just be real and honest with each other. Stuff happens. We leave, they buy, they get sold, they merge, they unravel. There's lots of things that can happen. I would highly encourage you to build your own email list right alongside whatever you're building for your company. And then we've got leverage. That leverage means, how does Chris get himself in front of one to many at any given point, right? Jessica runs the bullpen show. Great use of leverage. She's doing a show. One to many, right? I have a coaching client. He's with EXP. He started with me. He had no leverage in his business. He's a probate guy. Debbie's probably even had him be on here and speak to you guys. Bill was a real estate agent that went down and hung out in the courthouse every morning at LA County Courthouse. Not the best place to be hanging out at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, let me just tell you, right? But because we put this formula into practice, right now he has one of the hottest real estate podcasts that's going on. His YouTube channel is Bill Gross, the probate guy. He's having an average of 40 to 50 hours of content consumed per day by agents and other people all across the world. And pure by happenstance, he's built a real estate agency of EXP agents of 40 people deep across the world. So much so, 2 weeks ago, he showed up at my real estate meetup. And there was a guy in the audience who went, "Wait a minute, you're Bill Gross?" Because we had Bill speak. And Bill's like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Oh, I just joined your EXP team today based on one of your YouTube videos. And my wife's getting her license. She's joining under me." So Bill's going to add a couple of people to his team just because we've added leverage, right? There was somebody else here, Carrie. She has a local podcast. I think it was a local podcast where she's talking about different things to help other agents. Leverage, get your name out there, and we take that content, and that content becomes an asset for you. Tanya, I think Tanya, she does trainings in Westchester, right? Another great way to add leverage. Here's the thing. I speak all the time with agents. Y'all are out looking at houses all the time. Easy way to start doing leverage in your business. Flip your phone out and do a walkthrough when you're looking at the crappy house or you're looking at the gorgeous house, and just explain why people should be looking at this house. Doesn't really matter if they're actually using it or not. The reality is that they're getting to know you, because real estate agents, we're a dime a dozen. We're everywhere, right? So the real question becomes, why us? Why us? People are scared. They've got lots of questions. So let's answer those questions, and let's remove the scary while they're in their pajamas. That means video, 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 video. I have another client. He is with EXP as well. He actually just started his own brokerage. When he started working with me, he was $535,000 in personal credit card debt. He was selling solar door to door, and he had a love for real estate. I started having him do 1-minute videos on Facebook Live videos every single day on his phone. He has absolutely fought me tooth and nail, and he would literally have to post it, text me, and then as soon as I responded back, he would delete it. So he started doing them at 3 o'clock in the morning just to keep me awake at night. And as we are right now, he has $10 million cash in the bank. He has $6 million in almost paid off complete real estate portfolio. He started a brokerage agency. He's got a construction firm, a PM firm. He's got a nationally syndicated radio show, and that's all in 4 years. The only thing that makes him different is that he understands the power of leverage. If I could give you one thing to walk away with today, it's adding leverage to your business. Do a podcast, do a meetup, get on your phone and figure out who in your phone will put you in front of more and more people. Debbie's in my phone. I'm in her phone. Literally, she called me and she was like, "Hey, can you come chat with my group tomorrow morning?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." I now have the opportunity to speak in front of 33 amazing business owners, right? Hopefully, maybe a few business owners like you will come join us at Networking Riches. It'll be a blast, I promise you. For those of you that are brand new, just getting your license kind of just out the gate, the greatest thing about that is that you have not been taught laziness and complacency yet. You haven't been taught it. This is the time for you to really sit down and ask yourself, what would a 16-year-old do? What would a 16-year-old do? Because I have the news for you. That's only 700 days and they're starting to buy houses. They're going to Grant Cardone's seminars. They're starting to go to all of these different seminars where they're learning how to buy real estate, no money down, and how to make tons and tons of offers. The investors, I'm telling you, are massive. I do this real estate meetup at the Sizzler. If you hang around me very often, you'll hear me refer to the Sizzler, right? So yesterday we had 35 people show up at lunch at the Sizzler, and they ain't there for the food. But what happened was 2 weeks ago, there was an agent there. I don't know why agents don't come to these investor meetings more often, but she stood up and she was like, hey, if you tell me what you're looking for, I'll come back in a couple of weeks and see what I can find you. 7 investors told her exactly what they were looking for. Yesterday, she showed up with setups, ready to go for, I think, 4 of those properties of exactly what they were looking for. She basically secured her spot in that group as the agent that an investor wants to work for. Okay, this is about creating leverage. So then what we did afterwards was, because she was trying to get some leverage down, we went and had her do quick videos on her phone, 1 minute a piece, saying, hey, this is investor Bob. This is what Bob was looking for. This is what I'm giving him. She created 1 to 2 minute videos straight from there. Those could go on TikTok. Don't be scared. They can go on Facebook. They can go on LinkedIn. They could go into your email so that you send out an email saying, hey, I did a walkthrough on these 4 properties. Boom. I'm going to give you one more thing. And Debbie, I'm going to shut her down with this.
Good.
One more thing. For those of you that have YouTube channels or don't have YouTube channels, I'm going to beg you to start a YouTube channel, and all your listing videos, even when they're done, they sold, they've gone away, you've paid for the listing video being created, go put that on YouTube and say, hey, here's what was available in Scottsdale, Arizona. Boom, put the listing video in there, optimize it properly with the link back to get on your email list or get in touch with you. That will be optimized for your local town inside of YouTube. So, Debbie, that is me, only a cup and a half coffee in. Please come join us at Networking Riches. And thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Casey. I appreciate your time this morning. Okay,